Hey everybody, welcome back to Team Draft Super League. I'm William Jensen. I am joined by Sam Black. We're going to do commentary on, I think, Owen Turtenwald against Matt Severa this round. Team Madison is up 3-1, thanks to me being 0-2.
Agreed, thank you.
I think my deck is okay. I mean, it's certainly not great. I first picked an Oketcher's Avenger, which is like horrible.
Fine, but not what you're hoping for.
Yeah, I don't even consider it fine. Like a fine first pick. I think it's a fine like fifth pick.
Okay, I think our team probably liked it a bit more than that before the Pro Tour, but certainly the way that we've been doing.
Oh, we did too before the Pro Tour. But I think if you've drafted a lot since, you're probably lower on it.
I mean, I haven't drafted a lot since, and even before, I was mostly drafting control decks myself.
Right.
But I am very much like of two minds about this format. Like I think that you can kind of just like commit to it being either about aggressive decks or about controlling decks, and like they both work.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely didn't commit. I sort of just like took an early Consign to Oblivion because it's just such a good card. And I was sort of hedging a little bit throughout a lot of the draft, but I don't know. I have some good cards. I didn't really draw many of them against Justin, unfortunately, but
yeah, I mean, obviously, if you draw like Glyphkeeper at any point, he has a really hard time.
Right. Yeah, I was hoping to draw that. The first game was very long. Justin's very methodical. Yep. And yeah, I think I had something like 10 cards left in my deck at the end of the game, but whatever. I mean, he never drew his Sifter Worm that game either. So
sure.
I got a little bit unlucky in that regard in the draft, in that like I sort of never saw any good cards except Pack 2 when I opened Ominous Sphinx and Sifter Worm, so I had to give the Sifter Worm to Justin because whatever. Like Ominous Sphinx is just too good to hate a Sifter Worm, and then you passed me a Sifter Worm. I haven't looked at your deck yet. I'm not sure what you took.
I took Hour of Glory. The
black one?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. And so I ended up taking that Sifter Worm, but I don't know. I think my first pick in Pack 3 was Glyphkeeper. That was pretty good open.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I felt closely. You ended up with the pull?
No, I didn't see the pull.
Okay. Your teammates hated it?
I think Owen might have it. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Owen mentioned it, so I'm not sure if that means he took it, but I definitely didn't see it. I'm sure I would have taken it. I found my draft to be a little bit boring. I didn't find like the picks all that interesting, but that happens, I guess.
Sure.
I sort of gambled passing you 2 Crashers in Pack 3.
Yeah, those were good for me.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of your game against Reed. I thought, I mean, obviously it was well, I'm not certain it was a mistake, but I thought at the time you passed me a very late Red Desert in Pack 2, which is really, I was surprised. Like I almost thought like even if you weren't red, you might have taken this Red Desert. So
I remember I took a late Red Desert. I have some notes that are pretty detailed. I'm wondering what I took over a late Red Desert in Pack 2.
Maybe it wasn't that.
I took Sinuous Striker.
Sure. Maybe it was just that the pack was really weak. Like the Red Desert was clearly the best card or something. Maybe it wasn't that late. But I saw a Red Desert and it made me think you weren't red.
Sure.
Mistakenly, apparently.
Yeah, I was basically like, I started out mono blue, and I saw that there were a bunch of early Firebrand Archers, and one of them tabled, and there were also like some Molochs and stuff that I thought might table, given that the Firebrand Archer tabled, and just tabled like all the red cards that are good in blue-red spells at the end of Pack 1, and was just coming from there.
Right. All right, it sounds like the players are ready, so let's send it down for Owen versus Matt. All right, do we know who won the die roll? Looks like Owen. Nope,
I know.
Sorry, Matt. It looked like it was Owen's bar, but it moving to his opponent's main phase. Whatever. Okay, it's Matt. Owen has a pretty good curve here.
Yeah, I
Three,
kind of
four.
like both hands. Like, Matt obviously could fail, but with like,
Yeah, not
there are
anymore.
his colors. But
Yeah.
yeah, Riverwinder into strategic planning made it really likely that he was going to get everything he needed.
I agree. I'm not sure if Owen or anyone. Think Owen has a puncturing blow in his deck. Probably the best card in the format. One of the best cards in the format against the Angel. Obviously,
Sure.
doesn't have it in his hand though.
Yeah, he does have one in his deck. His removal is one of those, Ambuscade, and the Flame Tongue guy. Sand thing. Strangler.
Owen really just wants to curve 3, 4, 5, 6 here, as you can tell by.
Maestro is awesome. He just got a second absurd white angel.
Yep. As you can tell by Owen playing a cycling land rather than cycling it. He just feels, I guess, that if he can curve out, he's going to win.
Sure.
Unfortunately, now he's drawn all lands, wishes he had cycled, and if he curves out, he's not going to win, so.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
No, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound ideal.
Maybe he could win if he draws Puncturing Blow.
That would be a start, but I don't know if that by itself is going to get it done.
No, I agree.
The exact right amount of mana and then just all gas. If he draws one more forest, you can play the Hippo.
Seems a little conservative for me.
I think Matt feels
Owen's
like
cards just don't do enough, I guess.
Yeah. Do you like trading here? Just taking it? I think just taking it.
I guess I would take it.
Since it's going to be exerted.
Right.
Then we get to Angel the Ceradon. That's nice.
Yep. Attack for 7. Owen basically forced to go to 9. 2, 3, 3 flyers. Owen basically has to draw Puncturing Blow right now, and he didn't.
Yeah, this game was pretty academic.
Basically, I think he just has to cycle this Titan, hope to hit Puncturing Blow.
Not a good spot to be in.
Probably thinking about if there's any possible combination of cards he can draw to win. Assuming Matt has nothing, I think the answer is just no. I don't know how he could deal with both flyers.
Right. Yeah, I mean.
And that's assuming Matt has nothing, which he does not.
Right.
He has some things, a lot of them.
I mean, obviously he needs to draw like 2 of Sand Strangler, Ambuscade, and Puncturing Blow to have a chance.
Yeah. So I guess the theory here is he can gain a life, Puncturing Blow the Angel, survive the hit from the Aven.
You have to remove a counter to gain a life with that guy? Or he can put a counter on with the Crocodile.
Right. But then he can't cast Blow, so my mistake, I guess.
You could do like that and Ambuscade and then like Puncturing Blow the next turn or something.
Yep, that would work. Or Stinging Shot, I think he has in his deck.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that one because it wasn't relevant against me. That's not what he needed. And I guess the third Angel means that there's nothing to do.
Yep. So it goes. So how do you board against the all-flying rare Angel deck?
It's a hard one to board against in the
Yeah, it is. I didn't have much. Although, my bounce spells are good against those specific angels.
Okay, so Owen has the Bloodwater Entity and Pull from Eternity. Sure. If out of Angel, and he's trying to go more aggressive with the Insider, it looks like. No, it doesn't have a lot of cards in his sideboard.
No, I know. What's the card above the by force?
It is a Firebrand Archer.
Okay.
Which could come in as part of an aggressive package, but doesn't seem super relevant one way or another.
Nah. The Gift of Strength isn't bad because reach, right?
Yep.
Well, I guess that's something. I don't hate the idea of an Insider. I mean, Owen's deck has good aggressive creatures. It has like 3 Kenner Scrappers.
Yeah, no, I think that, like Matt's late game is pretty overwhelming. I think that Owen needs to try to be aggressive here. I like the Insider. Yeah. I mean, he just has like a bunch of like 4+ mana creatures, and like if you can give 4 mana haste, that's like a really good effect.
Right.
Plus, like Matt doesn't have like anything that's like incidentally killing the Insider or anything.
Matt bringing in Sandwalla? Nope, I guess he decided against it. Or maybe he even started it and boarded it out, I'm not sure.
So Owen's draw is pretty good because he has the Burning Fist Minotaur. He can draw a couple more lands to like cash these Devastators on 4. Matt drew a Forest, which is really good for him because it means he can know what land to find with the Evolving Wilds to cash the Hoofu. Missing a 3rd land drop is definitely not where I wanted to be.
No.
I think that sequence was fine for Matt.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
I don't mind that block.
No. I mean, Matt has a lot of expensive cards in his hand. Owen doesn't have much pressure, doesn't have any lands. I mean, I guess if Matt bricks on this tragic, like when I say bricks, I mean just doesn't have a card to play, like a creature to play, just has more 5-drops, and Owen draws some lands. Maybe just because of the slowness of Matt's hand, he has a chance, but I don't know.
Yeah, if Matt plays a spell, all right, Ancient Crab counts.
Yeah, that's it. That's probably enough. I mean, I guess really Matt doesn't have any good cards. Like, it's going to take a while to win is what I mean.
Sure. But, I mean, I don't know. Unless, like, I mean, if Owen doesn't find lands, obviously it's not going to be hard to win.
I agree with that. I mean, he now has more frontline Devastators than lands.
Right. Which is good for, values of n greater than 4, but not so good for 3 to 2.
Is it even good, really, to have like 7 Devastators and 4 lands?
It depends, really. I mean, like, sometimes it's just like, all this afflict, what do I do? But I agree that, your draw might be pretty slow at that point. I assume Matt's just playing the Bitter Blow here.
Yeah, I would think so.
Oh, he's under something he can cast. So I think I like planning to cycle the Beneath rather than casting it.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't
think I like
cast.
leading with cycle Beneath. And you can rest in planning this turn. And you get
You
much
might.
information.
You might planning in case you find Angel's Condemnation.
Sure.
Or any other 4-drop, right? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking I wanted to get more information before making a
like if
decision about what I put in my hand, but maybe
eh,
most
I
likely
think
just always
also
put
I
the best
think
play.
actually maybe if you hit exactly Sift a Worm, you would just cast your Beneath. Maybe if like Sift a Worm is your best choice off the
Sure.
planning. I just think it's more likely you'll change your mind about casting
Right.
the other way around.
Oh, and he just casts the Beneath.
I don't like that. I think it's not greedy enough.
But I mean, how greedy does he need to be here?
Well, not very apparently.
He knew he needed to shuffle that angel to the top.
There you go.
Just wasn't feeling like it was there to begin with.
Owen actually has the answer this time, but what's he going to do?
Yes, and now Owen can puncturing blow, but he takes a big hit here.
Yeah, I mean, he puncturing blows. He's at 2. He dies to the even. He basically is mathematically eliminated, I think, unless he draws exactly stinging shot.
Yeah. And even, yeah.
No, he's. I mean,
Well, he gets
it's
to
not.
gain 2 life with compulsory rest if he does nothing. Does that save him in any way?
If he draws a land, no. Well, no. I mean, I guess technically he can block Ceradon on 1/5 and chump the 5/5, and just get another turn. But
Yeah. That's not good.
no, I think he needs to just take 9, go to 2, untap, puncturing blow the angel. Then he's gonna have
Wait,
to
you can
think.
take 8, right? Doesn't the Devastator block the crab?
Oh, sure, yeah. I don't know what I'm thinking. Block 8, go to 3, draw Sand Strangler. Yeah, that's it.
And he can kill the flyer, but
No, he's dead to the other flyer now. He had to draw his 1 mana away to kill the second flyer.
yep.
Hoping Matt F6 is through his turn.
Apparently Reed is up a game against Justin.
That's good. Reed's deck is very good.
Justin's deck is rather medium.
Yeah. Medium.
Medium minus.
Well, back's against the wall. Which is too bad because I really didn't think I was going to beat you. So
I like hearing that.
I was really hoping that Reed and Owen carried me to victory as they always do at everything.
It's a solid plan.
But it's not to be.
Yeah.
We're going to go peek in against Reed versus Justin. Reed is currently up 1-0. But it's going to take a minute. I have my trusty phone right.
Can't have everything.
Yeah, you can't always get what you want, Sam. I'm loading up the deck list for a second so we can see about Reed's deck.
Right. Yeah, Reed's deck looked very good. I got pretty lucky to beat him.
Yeah. I thought Reed should have played game 3. I would have made almost every decision differently. I'm not saying I'm right, but I would have just approached the game completely differently. I wouldn't have tried to just like beat you real fast when you were mana screwed. I would have just tried to bury you in cards and totally controlled the board. I don't know if it would have worked.
I just have no idea what his options were like.
Yeah. I know he died with like a pyramid in his hand. I know the turn for sure. The one thing that you could have seen was the turn he played Torment of Scarabs. I would have played Soulstinger for sure.
Sure.
I think that like Torment of Scarabs is like a good card, and it's good to get on the board while you're not under pressure. But I think like on average, Torment of Scarabs is only going to do more in games where it's already going to win, or when you want it to do more because you get to race by discarding. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you think you're in danger of losing a race, you're just going to discard. And if the game goes long, Reed's obviously going to win with his Sunset Pyramid, Torment of Scarabs, removal spell hand. So
yeah, I mean it's like, you know, kind of worst against someone who's mana screwed because they're just like they'll be able to discard basically for free.
Right. I mean, the advantage is, you know, sometimes it can be hard to just find a turn to throw that card into play.
Yeah, and obviously it, you know, gives you value every turn and stuff, so you want it down early.
Right, so you want it down early, but also, you know, getting a creature into play also has its advantages.
Yep.
So I don't know. I don't know if it would have worked out.
Yeah, he is, you know, really, like, this is a really, like, I like what this deck's doing, you know, like, it has a definite plan.
I agree. Some good cards, too. Banewhip Punisher, Heartpiercer Manticore, both really good. Puncturing Blow, Stir the Sands, Electrify, 2 Torment of Venom, 3 Cycling Lands. Just pretty great deck overall, I think.
Pyramids.
Yep.
Yep. Good card quality, good synergy. And, I mean, synergy is just meaning, like, game plan rather than
right.
Specific interactions between his cards or whatever.
Everything except maybe Desert Ceradon.
Sure, but whatever. I mean, cycling, it's hard to go that wrong with. I mean, it's a cycling guy.
No, I'm sorry. That was a stupid thing to say. I was thinking the Gilded Ceradon when I read it. Yeah. Popped in my head. The 5-mana 4/4. I was like, well, I don't know what this guy's doing, but whatever. No, Desert Ceradon's obviously great.
Yeah. He has Grizzly Survivor and War of the Broken Lands, in addition to just like it being a good card in a deck that's going to play long games.
I didn't realize I played Matt in round 1 before we had deck lists. I didn't realize he also had a Sifter Worm.
Yeah.
Until that
Matt's deck's great.
Is it? Oh yeah, that's what all the Angels. Yeah, it is. Yeah, your deck's very good too.
Yeah. I would like my deck a lot more if it had like an open fire or something.
Yeah.
It's a little spell.
Do you like decision paralysis, or did you just need the spell?
Needed the spell. I mean, I think it's like fine in an aggressive deck that's looking for spells, but
I actually agree. I think it's fine. I think probably that card doesn't get played quite enough, based on how good it is. Not to say it's great and it should be played in every deck, but it gets played very, very rarely, and I think it's better than that. It gets
played like 2% of the time, and it should get played like 6% of the time or something.
Yeah, maybe slightly, maybe like it gets played 5 and it should be played 10 or whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. All right, we're going to throw it down to Reed versus Justin. All right, Reed versus Justin. Game 2, I presumably means if Reed's up a game, Justin probably chose to play first. There's some arguments for drawing first against Reed's deck, but I don't think Justin's got it in him.
Lead with this.
I was just kidding, obviously. I don't think he should have drawn. I was just making a joke.
Sure. So I like Steadfast Sentinel a lot in this matchup.
Yeah. I mean, the only problem is it's not the easiest card to get into your graveyard. Like, if Reed opts to just, like, put Moaning Wall into play, he can just remove your other creatures, theoretically.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can always sacrifice it to Torment.
True. So Reed's going to cycle his desert, probably just play his Moaning Wall after Justin puts the Harrier Naga into play.
So Justin boarded in Unquenchable Thirst, because Reed has a bunch of big guys, and it's kind of like, it's interesting that, like, in a way, it's just like better to bring in any splash card because you can just discard it if you can't cast it to the torment stuff.
Yeah, I mean, also the games are just going to go longer on average. That was a pretty good draw from Justin. He can get rid of this this Moaning Wall without using his Sandblast. Although Reed has a lot of removal in his hand.
Yep. But, yeah, I was going to say if he can't close out the game, maybe he gets Sifter Wormed eventually, but Justin is on 3 lands, and he has Sunset Pyramid to get way ahead after answering the threats.
Yeah, so it looks like Justin will just shed weakness on the Harrier Naga and pump the Root Walla.
Yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't make that play.
Nope. Very, very methodical.
Yeah. I can't think of what he might be thinking about. I guess
this is on you.
Holding the pump spell to try to counter a removal spell, maybe. But like, I mean, so like, you can counter Electrify if he like still has it. But
all right, well, it looks like he got there.
drawing the 4th land is good.
Yeah, although Reed's probably going to torment this Naga. Justin will just take 3.
Yeah,
Reed will take 1 down to 12, and then Reed probably is going to untap and Puncturing Blow this Steadfast Sentinel. And then Justin has to probably draw a lot of lands really quick to play Sifter Worm.
Yeah, or just, I mean, what he's really hoping to draw, I guess he's hoping to draw Oasis Ritualist, but that just gets electrified.
I think so. Did Reed play that in his main deck? I don't remember seeing it.
Might have been a sideboard card. I don't remember seeing it either. Yeah, that was in his sideboard, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 1 in his sideboard.
Okay.
Wondering what he didn't like. It's not obvious to me what he would have cited out. And Kopish is not where I'd want to be right now.
Is it ever?
I mean, there is one in my deck, but
yeah.
Kopesh up the Sandwalla, attack with both. And Reed has to decide if he's taking 4 and killing a bigger creature, or taking 3 and killing the smaller creature. I think Sunset Pyramid is going to win this game.
I hope so. Guess Reed's going to kill Haryanaga. Maybe not. Maybe if he... Maybe if he's going to electrify the Naga anyway, he'll just...
Save the life.
I guess the other way around, he's going to do it.
Doesn't matter a lot.
Nope.
This means that he doesn't have a way to kill a Oasis Ritualist if he were to like play a threat here and hold the removal spell, but
Well, Justin draws a bunch of lands. I don't know if Reed can beat that Sifter Worm.
yeah, it depends on whether he can find. I know he has a final reward. I'm not sure what other removal he has for it.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
I think it's likely just the final reward. Yep, final reward's the only like hard removal for it. Other than that, he has to like find a way to block. So I guess it basically just comes down to like whether he can do exactly that if Justin draws 2 more lands. But I mean, I don't know. Racing's like kind of on the table. He can, without weakness, save his guy from the Sandblast. And he has like 4 points a turn here. Justin's
yeah.
14.
He can race, but I mean...
It depends on how the Sifter Worm hits on the left.
Yeah, Sifter Worm is not the easiest card. Now Reed's going to know Justin's hand when Justin puts this Desert of the Truth to play.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, what could he have? Could be anything.
Absolutely anything.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's really bad for Justin. Just a really big read.
Justin might be in trouble if he doesn't find his land like right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think he has to draw it this turn or draw some like really good spell into like land the following turn. I think he has to discard the Thirst here.
I don't know if that's true. I mean, he's going to have to hit something off the Sifter Worm, right? Like, you can probably wait 1 turn.
But like, I mean, you can, but you need
so if you go to 8, it's 7, 6, 3. Yeah, you probably should discard the Thirst. Maybe sack the Kopesh.
I would also bet that there's not an island in Justin's deck.
I changed my mind. I would think maybe sack the Kopesh is better.
Ooh, I forgot that you can sack the Kopesh. That's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm guessing that Justin's casting that only off Sunset Pyramid, Survivor's Encampment, and Oasis Ritualist.
Yeah.
So it's like not very good to have in his hand.
Okay, if that's the case, I agree. If he can't draw a land and cast it.
As it happens, Kopesh also makes Sifter Worm have power exactly equal to Reed's life total.
Yeah, Reed does have a blocker though, and he's going to know
right,
Justin's. No, I know. I'm just saying he'll know Justin's draw. 10,
right.
7, 10. So he goes to 10, 7, block. 10. I guess it depends what Sifter Worm reveals.
Yeah. But it's like, this is really optimistic math.
I give up on this math.
Well, we know this scepter worm didn't hit all lands.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How can you tell?
I'm not sure about anything beyond that, but I'm sure it's not 3 lands.
Yep, I agree. Probably not 2 lands either, unless it's like 2 lands in a 1 cast and cost spell. Yeah, something weird like that. Hope Reed draws final reward.
Yeah, that would basically end the game.
I agree. That's why I hope it.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we can try to draw.
Oasis Ritualist.
Bad card, but well, not a bad card, but a bad card for the situation. But obviously, he just needs some life.
Yeah.
Bad draw.
It's a lot better than a different land.
I agree. Okay, attack for 3. Trouble. Trouble.
Justin goes to 8 here. Equips and attacks. There's the Ritualist.
Not 100% sure the Kopesh is worth 3 life. I guess it has to be because it's at least 1 extra damage from the wall.
Right. I think you really want to make it. It just seems so much better to sack the Kopesh 1 turn later.
Yeah.
It's not like you want to, not like.
Yeah, I hear you.
He doesn't want to not pay life 2 turns in a row.
Stir the Sands is probably a good draw. I don't know for sure, but it's usually a good draw. 7, 4. Any way to just do 4? That'd be cool. Nope.
Banewhip Punisher.
That would be a very good draw, yeah. Get 2 chances at that one. Which one is Kenra Eternal? 2 mana, 2/2?
Yep.
Alright, that's not a good draw. I still like Final Reward.
Does he have 8 mana?
Who, Reed?
No, only 7?
7, yeah.
If he had 8, Heart Piercer Manticore would be lethal.
Truth. What is Justin thinking about?
I have no idea. Maybe like forgetting that he can sack the Ritualist if he plays it or something.
All right. That's probably what it is.
I also wouldn't, but just he's doing something else past him.
Fair enough. All righty. Oh my God.
Oh, there's Banewhip Punisher.
That's why they call him Reed Duke, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd always wondered.
Right. Attack Banewhip Sifter Worm, go. I guess maybe draw a card right now.
Justin's already used his Shed Weakness. I was thinking that the sweetest way this game could go is if Reed plays the Banewhip Punisher, gets greedy with it, and then Justin Shed Weaknesses in response to the sack. But
that would be cool. think Reed should draw a card now. You know, it probably won't matter. If he draws a land, he wants to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Sack the Sifter Worm, since it's going to die anyway. I actually think it is a reasonable play, but...
You have to sack something. But I assume you want to just trade Fish. So sad that Justin's already drawn the Shed Weakness.
Yeah, well, the problem is, you know, if Reed killed it now, he would just die to the Shed Weakness. So
Yeah.
I know what Justin needs to draw. It's the 3/3 flying Avon. Enduring Hope.
Well, he drew a 3/3.
Yeah.
I don't think it's good enough.
Nope. Basically the hard lock.
Yeah. Just no way to... Plays her, Naga. Goes to 1.
Sack something. Reed would have to not have a blocker for this plan to come to fruition, I think.
Right.
He'd have to draw.
Get extra, you know, he needs like a distortion strike or...
Is it Mighty Leap? Maybe if, I don't think he has one.
Right. God. He doesn't have appeal to authority, which would...
Well, I got that with 2 cards in the back.
Yeah.
Lock him out. Kill your camel.
Oh.
No, he has no cards.
If he sacks the Naga, nope. You can't cast
cut
both
ribbons?
cut and
Yeah.
ribbons.
Yeah. Sacks the Naga. Draws Avon of Enduring Hope to go to 4. Trades with the Carrion Screecher. Then draws Feral Prowler. Then draws Mountain Cut.
This deck does not contain mountain.
I'm sure it doesn't. I was just...
Yep.
Feral Prowler is really good against the Tournament of Scarabs.
Yep. Very close game, but Reed hit one of his 2 removal spells for the Sifter Worm after Justin drew a bunch of lands to cast about time.
Yeah, it was a pretty close game.
No, chat correctly points out that if Justin sided in unconventional tactics and draws it, he wins.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, I guess.
I can't imagine.
It seems like roughly the worst matchup for it, but the all removal deck.
Yeah. No, maybe it was a misclick.
All right, 4-2. Who's up next? I hope not me.
We're last.
Well, that's good. In some sense, it's good, but it's going to be more embarrassing when I 0-3 to lose in the 9th round. Reed versus Matt next. Who's going to be on coverage? Me and Justin. All right.
Mm.
We're going to cut to some ads and we'll be back.